The woman only knew before she died. When her life was in danger, I was the one who donated her blood to protect her. I am also the one who confesses for the Su family. The man who loves her and protects her with his heart is still me. And the white moonlight she held on the tip of her heart. Collude with his own good brother. It caused her family to be ruined. Open your eyes again. The woman was reborn back 4 years ago, when she was forced to marry me. At this moment, Su Qian is full of money. I just want to apologize to me for being misunderstood by myself for 6 years. At this time, thunder roared in the sky. Heavy rain poured down. In the yard was my lonely figure. Just because of yesterday, I threw away his gift from by moonlight. Was punished to kneel in the rain for a whole day. In the past 4 years. If it weren't for the deep love for Su Qian since he was a child, how can I endure such indifference? But at this moment, this penalty kneeling in heavy rain. But it made me see everything clearly. Su Qianchen looked at this tall. But there is a somewhat fragile figure. My heart was like a knife. She rushed over and hugged me tightly. Feel my trembling body. Quickly took off his coat and wrapped it around me. Why do you keep kneeling here and not going in? I looked at my eyes in disbelief. This woman who suddenly became gentle. The care I once dreamed of. At this moment it seems so ironic. I pushed him away firmly. I have prepared the divorce agreement for Miss Su. You can get rid of me by signing it. Su Qianchen was stunned. Suddenly remembered the reason for the incident. He hugged me tightly again. I don't divorce. I don't want a divorce. Miss Su, it's time to live my own life. I'll set you free. You can let me go too. My tone was determined. I wanted to touch her face, but it stopped in midair. Su Qianchen hurriedly grabbed my hand. Press on the face. Don't go, I regret it. Lin Yi, I was really wrong. I looked at this woman with a face full of remorse. His eyes were full of confusion and confusion. Just Su Qianchen thought. When you pull me into the house. Lin Fan suddenly appeared, seeing us hugging each other in the yard, forced a smile and stepped forward. Brother Qianchen, have you finally reconciled? It's great. I know that Sister Qianchen is a good woman. I won't treat my brother badly because of me. My mood that had just eased cooled instantly. I see. I said why Miss Su suddenly changed her mind today. It turned out to be the credit of my sweetheart. I pushed Su Qianchen away with a mocking face. Miss Su really has a deep affection for Mr. Lin Fan. Don't call me Sister Qianchen in the future. Wait for Miss Su to sign the divorce agreement. You can call him your wife. Lin Fan was stunned. What does it mean? Brother, don't get me wrong. Sister Qianchen and I just shut up. Su Qianchen interrupted Lin Fan's words sharply. Regardless of my struggles, forcibly pulled me into the house. The door slammed shut in front of Lin Fan. Lin Fan stood there for a moment. The brows gradually furrowed. What the hell is going on? In the old house, I was pressed by Su Qianchen between the soft bedding. The hair soaked the pillow. I glared at him angrily. Su Qianchen, what do you want to do? He stopped, the explanation of being at a loss. I don't mean anything else. I just want to help you change your clothes. You're soaking wet. I pushed him away. I can stand up myself. Don't worry about Miss Su. After saying that, he picked up his clothes and walked into the bathroom. Su Qianchen is like an abandoned puppy. Looking at the bathroom door eagerly, Lin Fan's eyes rolled. Pretend to be concerned. I was just in the police force. Seeing that my brother was taking good care of Sister Qianchen, I was a little worried. I just want to ask about the situation. If Shen Yu hadn't known, the confidentiality measures for this matter are extremely strict. Almost invulnerable. I was almost deceived by his words. Looking forward to the master coming out. With a polite smile. The young lady has been too busy with work lately. The body is a little unbearable, so recuperate at home. As for the husband taking care of the young lady, this is them? Between husband and wife. I am a subordinate. It's really not good to put your mouth on it casually. Lin Fan squinted slightly. Although hot water can dispel the chill of the body, the corners of his mouth curled up with an incomprehensible smile. I just care about Sister Qian from the bottom of my heart. Since I have an older brother to take care of me, then I'll go home first. If Sister Qianchen has any situation, Sister Shen, don't hide it from me. After all, we are friends in the world. Don't disturb Sister Shen to work. After hanging up the phone, the smile on her face disappeared instantly. But it can't warm my increasingly tired heart. sat in the car with a gloomy face. It doesn't matter that there is still eyeliner she has placed in the garden. In the scenic garden, I gently stroked Su Qianshen's back, let her hug me tightly. There was a faint chill in his eyes. Su Qianshen buried his face deep in my neck, asked softly if Ai was unhappy. Is it because of that person just now? I reached out and pinched his earlobe. The bathroom door was knocked. The corners of his mouth curled up with a mocking sneer. That's right, I hate him very much. Qianshen, you used to favor Lin Fan? Absolutely not. Su Qianshen exploded in an instant. Emotionally said, how could I like him? I only have you in my heart. I squinted my eyes slightly. The eyes are scrutinizing. Really? See him? Su Qianshen outside kept scratching the door and calling out to Lin Yi. You don't have a different feeling in your heart. No, really, no. Su Qianshen raised his head in a panic. The eyes are full of sincerity. He was secretly ruthless in his heart, and my head was full of ants that hated Lin Fan. It must be solved quickly. He actually dared to make his aunt unhappy. Absolutely, not be lenient. Hear what is in her heart. Have you washed it? The corners of my mouth rose slightly, finally confirmed her sincerity towards me. Qianshen is really obedient. I tugged at her collar, pulled her closer, kissed him gently. This is the reward for you. At night, Su Qianshen started to make noise again, pestering me to give her a bath. Why is there no movement? He also said pitifully that he couldn't wash. Boys and girls cannot bathe together. I repeated helplessly. But auntie is. That's what my brother and mother used to say. Su Qianshen moved out this sentence again. I secretly complained in my heart. Madam has been dead for so many years. Don't use him as an excuse. If the lady knows from the underworld, that posture, seeing you pretending to be stupid now, it is estimated that the edge of the well was demolished. Su Qianshen hugged me tightly. Keep grinding. I glanced at him a few times. Suddenly the corners of his mouth curved. Show a smirk. Okay, I'm out of the bathroom. I patted him with a smile on my face. I'll be with you outside the door. It was as if I didn't respond to him and rushed in. The corners of Su Qianshen's mouth collapsed instantly. He looked at me aggrievedly. Auntie, you're a big bad guy. Go inside. I gently pushed her into the bathroom. I'll call Suzu to help you. A woman's voice immediately came from the bathroom. Don't want me. I don't want her. I just want an aunt. There is no aunt. In desperation, only Suzu. I deliberately teased her. Su Qianshen gritted his teeth secretly in the bathroom, thinking about how to get rid of this guy who got in the way. At breakfast the next day, a figure broke directly into the living room. Fourth sister, are you okay? I raised my eyes to look at the visitor. I have a little impression of this girl. Seems to be one of Su Qianshen's subordinates. I had to say that I would be fine right away. Su Qianshen secretly screamed in his heart. Oh no, why did this girl suddenly come here? I just came out. Su Qianshen threw himself directly into my arms, pulled me to the master bedroom like a rare treasure. I came back from the shock. God looked at the woman who was holding him tightly. Miss Su, if you want to repeat that night 4 years ago. Sorry, I wasn't interested. Su Qianshen was full of regret. He said with a sincere expression. I just want to be close to you. I almost laughed out loud. Is it? Do you have to wait until I'm completely chilled to death by you? You are willing to do this. Su Qianshen opened his mouth. But I found that I couldn't defend myself at all. My tone was flat. But it is estranged. If Miss Su wants to have fun, there are people outside to accompany you. Let's get together and disperse. The light in his eyes darkened. Clasp my wrist tightly. The tone is stubborn. It's impossible that I will never let you go in my life. In my previous life, I bound you with hatred. In this life, I will keep you by my side with love. As he spoke, he took my hand and pressed it to his chest. The voice was low. You said your heart was dead. Then can I give you my heart? His words were sad and determined. It seems that even if he apologizes with death, never let go. I was stunned for a moment. Obvious astonishment flashed in his eyes. Su Qianshen rubbed into my arms. There was a bitter smile on the corner of his mouth. It's all my fault for forgiving me. He hugged me tightly. The tone was unwavering, even with mockery. Miss Su, what can you do wrong? I was wrong. It was hopelessly wrong. His eyes were full of remorse. Watching him lie in my arms and refuse to leave. In a daze, I remembered the silly dog I had in the countryside before. If I don't want you anymore. Su Qianchen raised his eyes. Those eyes were full of my shadow. She tilted her head slightly. The seductive peach blossom eyes are fascinating. Mystery sometimes, I think, too. I will fall deeply into her. To a large extent, it's because of her beautiful face. She slowly leaned closer. The warm breath sprayed on my neck. It made me tremble all over. Auntie, you can't abandon me. If you don't want me, I will die in your arms. My pupils shrank suddenly. A stream of heat instantly swept through the body. Don't say anything yet. Her lips fell on the blood vessels on the side of my neck. Start kissing delicately inch by inch. My skin was fair and almost morbid. Blood vessels are clearly visible. My body trembled uncontrollably. This longing used to make me miss it day and night. Now it makes me resist. Lin Fan's words still echoed in my ears. I don't want to accept it unclearly. Su Qianchen's attitude suddenly changed. In fact, I never wanted so-called freedom. I wanted. It's just the sincere heart of this woman. With my skills and abilities. Don't talk about the old house of the Su family. Even if it's an iron bar, I can't get trapped at all. Su Qianchen's kiss came to my lips. Don't be afraid of Auntie. I'm not because of Lin Fan. Before he finished speaking, he kissed the side of my face again. Just when I wanted to push him away, his voice suddenly came to mind. Because I know how outrageous my mistake was before. How ridiculous it is. What do you say? Su Qianchen thought I was asking why. Quickly explained. Because I found out. I can't live without you. Life and death. I want to be with you. I was about to speak.
His heart came to mind again.
When living, we entangle to the end. My ashes will be with you when I die. This sudden abnormality stunned me. It took a while to react. It turned out that I could hear Su Qianchen's heart. It feels absurd and novel. So much so that I forgot to push her away. She hugged me tightly again. Call Auntie softly. I noticed that I was distracted. She couldn't help but kiss me gently on the shoulder. I thought about kissing my aunt's mouth, but Auntie definitely doesn't want to. I struggled to avoid her. His eyes were suspicious. This beautiful and strong woman in front of me. The expression was innocent and faintly visible. A hint of desire. Everything that happened today is too weird. I have to calm down. I made a gesture of expelling guests. Miss Su, I won't come here today just to say these words. I'll pick you up and take you home. I raised my eyebrows. Where can we go home? Su Qianchen apologized in a low voice. I came to pick you up too late. I'm really sorry. I watched her quietly. The tone is flat but meaningful. Doesn't Miss Su think this is ridiculous? It's been 4 years. It's not just late. It doesn't matter how calm I become. The more panicked Su Qianchen became. Does Lin Yu really not love me anymore? Are you completely unwilling to want me? When you think of these possibilities, she was in her heart. I couldn't stop thinking about all kinds of complicated thoughts. He received strict family rules and tutoring since he was a child. Since I learned that there is a doll kiss, he took special care of my younger brother, Lin Fan. He regarded Lin Fan as his own brother, and regarded it as a future marriage partner. The two got along extremely plainly. It's like a pool of stagnant water without waves. There is no difference between him and others. Yet I was like a fire, ignited the passion in his heart. Let his originally ordinary life come alive. It made him experience emotions beyond his previous cognition. For him, I have become his whole life. Su Qianchen gently lowered his eyelashes. The voice has a slight nasal sound. I knew it was too late. But can I still get your forgiveness? I rubbed my throbbing temples. I only felt a headache as if it was about to explode. It rained before. Life in the old house is not easy. My body is much weaker than before. It seems that 80% of them are going to have a cold and fever. Not to mention, this is the first time I've seen Su Qianchen like this. And she in front of Lin Fan is like 2 people. I used to be jealous of Lin. Anyone who can get Su Qianchen's love. But now Su Qianchen is like this. But inexplicably, it made me more and more excited. My head hurts more and more. The head also began to become dizzy. Su Qianchen quickly noticed my strangeness. Hurriedly hugged me tightly. Anxious and a little humble, you said in the rain. You may have a fever. Let's go rest first. Please, I leaned weakly in his arms. The eyelids were so heavy that they could hardly open. I have a special physique. It is usually difficult to feel pain. But once you get sick, that feeling of discomfort multiplied. so I have always been cautious. Don't dare to let yourself get sick. Just today, the mood swings that Su Qianchen brought me were too great. Su Qianchen didn't say a word, picked me up and rushed outside. This sleep was extremely deep. I didn't wake up until late the next night. When he woke up, he found that Su Qianchen's arm was still on his waist. Her warm breath gently brushed against my hair. In a daze, I still think I am trapped in an extremely real dream. I felt a little less breathing. Then he gently took Su Qianchen's arm away. Get up and walk to the balcony. The night breeze in early summer is cool. I breathed several times. Try to sober yourself up. Su Qianchen suddenly woke up from his sleep. Reach out and touch it. The arms are empty. Lin Yi shouted in panic. Instantly cut through the silent night sky. After seeing my slender and strong figure, he walked in lightly with his shawl. He hugged me tightly in his arms from behind. Buried in my neck, the hoarse voice called the baby. I came back from my contemplation. Couldn't help but chuckle, Miss Su. Is it the wrong person? Just look at the back. Am I so similar to Lin Fan? Although Lin Fan and I are half-brothers, but the difference in appearance is still quite big. It's just that Su Qianchen did confuse us once. Su Qianchen hardly hugged me tighter. I was right. The title of aunt belongs only to you. I'd believe what she said. After all, as a well-educated Miss Su family, only in front of me, will break through their bottom line again and again. Go back and lie down. You have a low-grade fever. You have to rest well. Su Qianchen coaxed me gently. I patted her. Signal to loosen? I'll rest. But Miss Su, you don't plan to spend the night here. 4 years ago, Miss Su spoke. In this life, I will only be pregnant with Lin Fan's child. I will never sleep with me again. Does Miss Su want to slap herself in the face? Mention of this. Su Qianchen was full of regret. My heart was like a knife. It was after a night with me. She said this cruel sentence resolutely. In her previous life, she wanted to get rid of her relationship with me. But she wished she could have a few more children with me. As he spoke, he picked up my hand and slapped himself in the face. No, I'm just gonna slap you in the face. Hit hard as long as you can discourage yourself and be happy. I glanced at him. The backhand is a slap in the face. I really love and hate Su Qianchen. Su Qianchen's expression was gentle. He actually leaned over the other side of his face. Let's do it again. If your hands hurt, it doesn't matter if you hit it with something else. I couldn't help but laugh out loud at his actions. Su Qianchen looked at my smile blankly. I couldn't help but approach slowly. His face was in front of me. Gradually, the clear breath of my body lingered around me. Just when her thin lips were about to touch me, I reached out and pushed her away. Su Qianchen's eyes flashed slightly. The body took 2 steps back. Unexpectedly, he fell directly from the 2nd floor. Su Qianchen shouted in horror. The woman fell heavily on the grass downstairs. He passed out on the spot. In the middle of the night, the ambulance sounded its sirens. Rushed over and left in a hurry. I waited anxiously in the corridor outside the emergency room. At this time, Shen Yu and Su Qianchen's personal bodyguards. Su Zhu walked out. Sir, I raised my eyes. Hurriedly asked how it was. Shen Yu's expression instantly flashed with a hint of strangeness, but it quickly returned to its usual appearance. The doctor said further tests were needed. Sir, you are having a fever. Why don't you let Shen Yu send you back to rest? I'll just stay here and guard it. I glanced in the direction of the ward. Look at the 2 of them again. Not well. Su Qianchen's men. Although he has always been polite to me, but the vigilance never dissipated. Now Su Qianchen is injured because of me. They don't let me get close to the director. It's reasonable. After returning to the old house, lying in bed tossing and turning. I can't sleep. He hesitated repeatedly. I still picked up my phone and made a call.
It's me.
A cheerful voice immediately came from the other end of the phone. The old man. Why did you suddenly remember to call me? The corners of my mouth twitched. Don't call me old man next time. The other end of the phone hurriedly changed his words. Master, what's the matter with you? I clenched my fists unconsciously. I am Su Qianchen. He fell from the 2nd floor. It's in your hospital. You help me see how he is doing. He watching heard that it was Su Qianchen. Lost interest in an instant. I don't want to see that guy. What's so good about him? It is worthy of your attention, master. It's better to die. I sighed helplessly. Even if he is full of problems, I can't rest assured of him. You just go. He watching reluctantly responded. Get up and leave the office. Just arrived at the emergency room. Just ask directly. Where is the patient who fell from the second floor? The little nurse at the nurse's desk replied, You are talking about Miss Su Qianqian. The VIP passage he walked. I have been admitted to the VIP ward. He Wanqing frowned slightly. Who gave him the inspection? Moreover, what exactly is it? After asking, immediately called me back. I didn't have any big problems. Just a slight concussion. Just take a 2-day break. Still staying in the VIP ward. As for hearing this, the big stone in my heart fell to the ground. He is the famous Su Qianqian in Los Angeles. Naturally, they should be treated specially. Thank you for your hard work. Master, it's really not easy. Then, again, when do you plan to divorce him? Thinking of a series of events that have happened in the past 2 days, I sighed that the divorce was not so fast. Originally thought, Su Qianqian can recover and be discharged after staying in the hospital for 2 days. But I didn't expect it to be the next morning. Shen Yu rushed into my office with a solemn expression. Sir, miss, something happened to her. My head went blank in an instant. But he quickly calmed down. What happened? Shen Yu was stunned for a moment. The expression on his face almost got out of control. Cough lightly, sir. You might as well go and see for yourself. Along the way, I kept thinking about the worst-case scenarios. Even the case of brain death is thought. But when you see the scene in front of you, or completely unexpected, the woman hugged me tightly and didn't let go. He also called his brother in a milky voice. His face was innocent and innocent. I was a little overwhelmed for a while. Shen Yu stood next to him and spoke cautiously. The young lady fell to the head. Intelligence seems to have deteriorated to the level of a 5 or 6-year-old child. I was eager to ask the doctor about the situation. But Su Qianqian is like a calfskin candy. Tightly pestered me, pushed her a little, and she was about to cry. I could only comfort her on the side, while asking if the test results are out. Has the film been filmed? Shen Yu pushed the glasses on the bridge of her nose. Doctors say the cause has not yet been found. When the young lady woke up, she thought she was still a child. But strangely, he only remembers that if you can't see you, just cry nonstop. When he said this, Shen Yu's expression was very complicated, with intolerability. At this time, Su Qianqian in his arms began to act coquettishly again. I was hungry and I didn't know what to do for a while. I had to say to Shen Yu, Miss Shen, please help take care of Miss Su first. I went to the doctor to find out the specifics.
Don't.
Su Qianqian wrapped around me tightly like an octopus. Put your face to my chest. Shen Yu looked away very sensibly. I am already contacting specialized hospitals. Prepare to invite a specialist to come for a consultation. During this period, could you please accompany the lady for a while? She trusts only you alone now. Shen Yu looked helpless. I had to do the demonstration myself. Walked up to Su Qianqian and the former lady. I'll take you to grab a bite to eat. Don't want you to be a bad person. Su Qianqian quickly hid behind me. The little hand held the corner of my clothes tightly. Brother in a milky voice, I will protect you. Shen Yu sighed helplessly. You saw it too. If it weren't for the fact that there was really no way. We don't want to trouble Mr. either. My eyes were cold. Even if Su Qianqian didn't want to see me before, I am also her rightful husband. At this time, you won't still think about looking for Lin Fan. Shen Yu choked on my words. After glancing at Su Qianqian, hurry up and admit your mistake. It was I who thought it was inappropriate. I should have notified you as soon as possible. The doctor said when she would be discharged. My tone was domineering. The young lady's physical indicators are normal. You can leave the hospital at any time. Shen Yu carefully observed my expression, then returned to the scenery garden. I gently held Su Qianqian's hand, slowed down and coaxed shallowly. Can you come home with me? Su Qianqian's eyes suddenly sparkled. Show a big smile. Okay, I'm going home with my brother. Shen Yu turned around, secretly breathed a sigh of relief. I couldn't help but complain about help. I didn't expect to see the boss pretending to be so painful. The grand completion of the person who turned the clouds and rain into the clouds. It's usually cold. The king of hell with ice sculptures. Now he is actually pretending to be a 3-year-old child here. But for the job, I can only endure it. This is the first time I've come back to Jingyuan. Su Qianqian's mother. He is a well-known architectural designer in China. This scenic garden is her last. So Su Qianqian cherished him very much. It is very rare for outsiders to set foot. Lin Fan was when Su Qianshen's mother was alive. I've been here a few times, and I didn't have a chance to come in before. I stood outside the door, looking at the beautiful building in front of you. I can't help but admire it from the bottom of my heart. Aunt Su Qianshen looked at me strangely. Go inside. Only then did I come back to my senses. It's time to go in. Su Qianshen happily pulled me into the house. Shen Yu had already ordered the kitchen to prepare breakfast. It was served just in time. Auntie kissed me. Su Qianshen hugged me tightly, shouted softly. I asked my aunt if she was hungry in her stomach. As he spoke, he bent down. Put your ear on my stomach. I had no choice but to hug her head. Look at it from the perspective of others, as if she was pregnant. I heard a gruntling sound. Auntie was also hungry. Su Qianshen straightened up, full of affirmation. Just like that, she was hugged by me obediently. My palm gently pressed against her slender waist. Shen Yu originally wanted to stay and have breakfast together, seeing Su Qianshen's appearance. Then he got up and prepared to leave. Mr. Lin, I have to go to the company to deal with some things. I glanced at him. I see. Thank you for your hard work. Shen Yu raised her eyebrows. Finally, he looked at Su Qianshen again. He hurriedly turned around and walked away quickly. It's really terrible to mutter. After I finished feeding Su Qianshen, he planned to take her upstairs to take a shower and change into pajamas to rest. Su Qianshen hugged me tightly and didn't let go. I'm going to be with my aunt. I patiently explained to him. I'm a boy. You are a girl. We can't sleep together. Su Qianshen immediately curled his lips, seeing it.
Cry.
But my aunt and I have a doll kiss. If you have a doll, you can be together. My eyes flashed slightly. How do you know about the doll kiss? Mom told me. Su Qianshen raised his little face, full of pride. Su Qianshen, are you really stupid? I suddenly spoke. The woman tilted her head. A dazed face. What? Shallow is not stupid. If you don't pretend to be stupid, you can't hug your aunt at all. Auntie, I love you so much. I heard her muttering in a low voice. I thought to myself, sure enough, how could Su Qianshen be so stupid? The woman in front of her rubbed over like a kitten, rubbing it on my chest. I unceremoniously held her face with both hands. Distance yourself a little. There was scrutiny in his eyes. Since Miss Su wants to pretend, then continue to act with her. Shallow is not stupid. Shallow is the most well-behaved. I hooked her chin gently. Su Qianshen immediately snorted. Auntie touched me. I want to touch my aunt too. As she spoke, her fingertips gently stroked my face. The moment of touch. Her fingertips trembled visibly, shaking so hard. I gently held her hand. Stick it on your face. The voice asked softly if it was cold. Su Qianshen took the opportunity to get into my arms. His arms wrapped around me tightly.
He didn't let go even if he died.
Hummed softly. After a night of not closing my eyes. At this moment, she is so dependent. I felt an unprecedented sense of security. Unconsciously, the two hugged each other and gradually fell asleep on the sofa. Su Qianshen listened in his arms. My breathing became even and smooth. A hint of cunning quietly flashed in his eyes. If I had known that pretending to be stupid was so good, it's time to use it 2 days ago. He carefully carried me upstairs, gently placed on the large bed in the master bedroom. Only then did he hug me and fall asleep with peace of mind. At the same time, Lin Fan rushed to the old house of the Su family in a hurry. But I found that it was empty. The servant glanced at him faintly. The young lady followed her husband back to Jingyuan yesterday. Lin Fan's emotions collapsed instantly. It is impossible. How could Sister Qian take him to Jingyuan? The servant responded neither humbly nor arrogantly. Mr. is Miss Su's husband. Isn't it normal to live in Jingyuan? Over the years, I have always been humble and courteous. It has already won the favor and recognition of the servants of the Su family. Lin Fan suddenly opened his mouth and was speechless, glared at the servant viciously, turned around and ran towards Jingyuan. In his heart, the police officer means a lot to Su Qianshen, a rough man like me who comes from the countryside in his eyes. I don't deserve to live there at all. At this time, he was in the police station. Su Qianshen was pestering me to go swimming with him. Auntie went to play in the water. Su Qianshen pointed to the open-air swimming pool. He also deliberately dragged the edge of the swimsuit down, dangled in front of me. The appearance is very playful. I shook my head decisively. If you don't play Su Qianshen, how can you give up? He rushed over again, pulled me and walked to my side. Play or play? I asked helplessly. Who changed your swimsuit for Qianshen? I was just in the living room downstairs. I made a phone call with my apprentice and the late Qing dynasty. The girl changed into a swimsuit and ran down. Su Qianshen looked innocent. The little hand pointed to the side. It was Shen Yu, and I looked at Shen Yu, who had a dark face and was helpless. I couldn't help but smile a little more. It turned out that Shen Yu helped you change it. Then just play for a while. As I said that, I deliberately raised my hand and held a handful of water, splashed towards Su Qianshen. Su Qianshen's long hair was wet and attached to the sides of her cheeks. He first glanced at me blankly. Then a bright smile bloomed on his face. The appearance of all kinds of styles instantly hooked my heart. Think of the past 4 years. This woman has never looked at me properly. I couldn't help but feel a hint of sadness in my heart. No matter what purpose he was doing this time, I must figure it out. Aunt Su Qianshen leaned over gently. His arms hugged me tightly. Looking at her beautiful face, people can't take their eyes off it. I couldn't help but feel dazed. Thinking back to my youth, if it weren't for Su Qianshen's face, I won't save her either. Is it just the face that I like? The body doesn't like me. I heard the voice of the woman's heart again. At the same time, his eyes swept to Su Qianshen's water-soaked swimsuit. At this moment, he was muttering to himself, looking at me. Auntie looked at me. I simply took off my wet coat. Throw aside. Wearing only swimming trunks, he stretched out his hand towards Su Qianshen. Su Qianshen swam over happily. Hold me tightly. But I just wanted to get closer to me. Suzu came over. Mr. Lin Fan. Mr. is at the front door. Su Qianshen heard Lin Fan's name. Subconsciously hugged me tighter. Shrink into my arms. Then let him in. You take Qianshen upstairs to guard him. Don't let him come down. I gently pinched Su Qianshen's ear. After saying that, he was ready to leave. Su Qianshen was unwilling to let go. He hugged my waist and didn't let me go. I can't help it. I had to turn around and coax her patiently. I'm going to meet a guest. I'll come back to play with you later. Is it okay Su Qianshen is willing to let me go? The little head rubbed around in front of me. He rubbed it like this. I was a little hot. Couldn't help but hook his chin. Kissed him gently. This dragonfly kissed like water. But Su Qianshen's heart trembled instantly. His intentions are still not over. Can't help but chase after my kiss. I want to continue to be gently blocked by my fingertips. Be obedient. I'll go up to you first. I smiled and coaxed her. Su Qianshen hummed reluctantly. It looks very aggrieved. Seeing her like this, I hurriedly coaxed again. If you go upstairs and wait for me to come back, I will reward you with another kiss. Su Qian's dark eyes flashed slightly. Only then did he leave happily. Su Zhu was forced to watch the whole city. This time to turn around and leave. I really have great hope in my heart. I have never seen all this. I am extremely possessive. I don't want Lin Fan to see it. Su Qianshen is so cute and charming. Su Qianshen's appearance in front of me. It can only belong to me alone. When Lin Fan walked in, I was lazily lying on the beach chair, leisurely sipping fruit wine. Brother, why are you here? I took a sip of the fruit wine. The corners of his mouth curled up with a mocking sneer. Don't pretend to be here. Also call me brother. You are scheming. Mom gave birth to you outside. You think I don't know what year you were born. Lin Fan's face changed instantly, but still pretended to smile and look surprised. What are you talking about? If Dad knew what you said, we'll definitely be very angry. Did I raise my eyebrows? Glanced at him disdainfully. The tone was full of contempt. If he is angry, he will be angry. I feel quite relieved. Lin Fan's eyes flashed with obvious displeasure, but still said, brother, the family has never treated you badly over the years. How can you say that, Dad? Okay. I impatiently interrupted his hypocritical tirade. There is something to say. What the hell is going on? Lin Fan blinked his big eyes, pretending to be innocent. They originally went to the old house to find your brother. I didn't expect you to be here. By the way, Sister Qianshen, last time I saw you seemed to be a little unpleasant. It's okay now. This scene of tension by the pool. Su Qianshen on the balcony upstairs saw it clearly. Su Zhu stood behind him. I couldn't help but test Miss Dao. Do you really plan to keep doing this? Aren't you worried about being discovered by your husband? Su Qianshen's eyes were locked on me. The tone was firm and not afraid. in case Mr. thinks you deceived him into divorcing you, and then leave. Su Qianchen lowered his head and laughed lightly. His eyes never took his eyes off me. I will never let him go. Even if you have to use some shady means, even if he hates me to the core, I must not let him go. Su Zhu's heart was shocked suddenly. Miss, don't be impulsive. Feelings are such a thing. Twisted melons are not sweet. Don't hurt Mister in the end. He also hurt himself all over his body. A twisted melon is not sweet. I have to twist it. Su Qianchen's expression was calm. The tone was decisive. That gentleman is really unlucky enough to meet you. Su Zhu didn't think about it. Directly rushed out of the mouth. Su Qianchen turned around expressionlessly. Su Zhu was so frightened that she quickly lowered her head, busy admitting mistakes. I'm sorry, miss. You're right. Su Qianchen put on his clothes, said thoughtfully, I am full of love and hate. And these means, in this life, she will only be used alone. This is what my aunt wants. You won't understand? Su Zhu nodded repeatedly. Yes, I am a single person who really doesn't understand. I promise not to talk too much in the future. Su Qianchen tidied up her skirt. Get ready to go downstairs. Looking at Su Zhu and asking, know what to say when you see someone. Su Zhu complained in her heart. I thought to myself, it's not that I can't manage the company. If only you could. If I had known that Shen Yu would have suffered this sin. Lin Fan downstairs said strangely, Brother, this is the first time I've come to Jingyuan. Do you need me to take you around? I saw Su Qianchen going downstairs. He immediately changed to a coquettish face. Sister Qianchen is here. I thought you weren't at home. My brother didn't tell me either. As a result, I kept standing here. My face turned cold. Turn your head to the side. I saw Su Qianchen getting dressed. The anger in my heart subsided a little. Su Qianchen looked at my expression. You know I'm angry. Walk over quickly. Sit down next to me. Then gently hugged my head and leaned against the side of my neck, from beginning to end.
He didn't even glance at Lin Fan.
Completely regard him as a transparent person? The originally sweet smile on Lin Fan's face gradually froze. Shock and suspicion flashed in his eyes. Sister Qianchen, what's wrong with you? Looks so tired. Is my brother too fierce? He deliberately kept his voice gentle, but every word hides a sharp edge. Although my brother is not very good-tempered, but you are husband and wife, now after all. If Sister Qianchen can be as patient as she is with me, my brother will definitely change slowly. I couldn't help but sneer. You take yourself too seriously. The matter between me and Su Qianchen. It's not the turn of outsiders to interject. As soon as the words were finished, I directly held Su Qianchen's chin. Kissed up. Lin Fan gasped suddenly. His eyes widened, staring at the intimate scene in front of him. What made him most unbelievable? Su Qianchen didn't resist at all. How is this possible? I was full of confusion. Doesn't Su Qianchen hate me the most? How could you let me kiss her? And there is no resistance. Originally, I just wanted to taste a few fingers, but the longing for her surged like a tide. I love Su Qianchen. Love everything about her, whether it's the soul or the body. This fiery love has never been concealed in the slightest. If it weren't for the constant consideration of her feelings. In the past 4 years, I have long tried my best to make her fall deeply in my love. It's just the arrogance in my bones. Let me insist on being sincere. To warm her cold heart, the moment the lips touched. I couldn't help but sigh lightly. The arms tightened his neck unconsciously. Kiss the beloved. It really makes people addicted to it. What's more, there was Lin Fan watching from the sidelines. I want to kiss her well. Su Qianchen was obedient like a docile kitten. The lips are sweet and intoxicating. I took a bite. She lowered her lips and retreated slightly. The soft voice coaxed the way. He still wants to lean on my side. After being held down by me, I can only kiss randomly between my necks. I looked at Lin Fan coldly. Don't get out of here. Lin Fan's face turned red angrily. Speaking began to be incoherent. Your mother is a mistress. Do you want to be a mistress too? You can give it a try. See how you can do it. My voice was cold, full of mockery. Lin Fan's angry eyes were red. The voice was sharp and supernatural. How dare you talk to me like this? Turned around and looked at Su Qianchen. Pretend to be pitiful sister. Look at him. Su Qianchen's whole head was buried in my neck. Greedily breathed my breath. Auntie muttered in a low voice with confused eyes. Can you kiss me again? I also want me to lift her chin lightly. The voice is gentle. Let's go back to the room. The words just fell. Her eyes instantly lit up like stars, nodding repeatedly like a chick pecking rice. Lin Fan watched Su Qianchen being taken away by me in a daze. The brain went blank. This is outrageous. What kind of magic did Lin Yi use on Su Qianchen? He was unwilling, took out his mobile phone and dialed Shen Yu's number. Miss Shen, is me, Lin Fan. I heard that Sister Qianchen is sick. Is this true? Lin Fanning is in the upper class of Los Angeles. The mix is booming. It's not just that handsome face. Shen Yu heard this. My heart chuckled. I thought he had noticed that Su Qianchen was pretending to be stupid. Why did Mr. Lin Fan suddenly ask this?